Hey everybody, it's me, it's Michael B. Thank you for putting up with my countdown clock, and thank you so much for joining me tonight, guys. I know Sundays are a packed night with lots of activity going. Also, let me know in the comments if you can hear me okay. It's a little bit of a new setup, so I'm trying to make sure everything sounds okay. Man, this stuff is so much work. At one point, like, I'd just throw a camera at the screen, at the game, and play, and that was enough, but now I got multiple cameras, multiple microphones. Yeah. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me tonight, guys. I see a lot of really fun people here in the chat. Jeremy Berger, Mike Dennis, Papa Brad's Gaming, Scott Gray, who washed his nether regions. I don't know why. Dan Z, Mitchell B, Jeffrey Rodriguez. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. Reason I wanted to do this tonight, AtGames sent along the Pinball Pack, Taito Pinball Pack, Volume 3. I've spent the entirety of the day putting together my daughter's new bunk bed, which is her Christmas wish, Christmas present. So I thought there's no better way to celebrate than to play these new AtGames pinball tables. And I also harassed AtGames because they were going to wait till Monday to do this. And I said, guys, people like streaming on the weekends, so that would be a better time to do it. So luckily, they agreed and lifted the embargo this morning, so I'm glad I got to this early enough. So, Adam Kalb, what's happening, brother? But a Chiefs shirt. So, I'm not a Chiefs fan. I'm a Green Bay Packers fan. I don't know if that'll be any better or worse. But we went to Missouri a couple of years ago, Kansas City, and we just went into a store and we picked up like a bunch of merch. Like, whenever I go to a stadium, I usually pick up something. So, I got a load of Kansas City Royals gear, and yeah, I got this Chiefs shirt. Yeah, so guys, we're going to take a look. Let's get started with Arkanoid. Arkanoid's the only game on this table, only game in this Taito table pack I tried yet. I tried it yesterday, just briefly. So don't expect any really high scores, but then again, if you're watching me, you know, I'm not a pinball wizard, so that's probably not going to happen. Let's get started and see if these games are any good. I admittedly was a little underwhelmed with the last Taito Pinball Pack. I mean, a lot of the games are electromagnetic, and then there's usually a campaign table. I don't like the campaign tables. That's not my jam at all. I'm going to turn that down just a little bit, guys. So let me know if you can still hear it and you can still hear me okay. I can't say anything. I'm a Steelers fan. I know. Because bathing is healthy and mandatory. It's one of the other reasons this stream is a little later than I normally do them. After I got finished building the, building the bunk bed, I also had to get clean. Just have fun, homie. That's what this is about, man. And I know a lot of people aren't down with the electromagnetic tables. I'm not a campaign table guy, but I had fun with Arkanoid. I had a lot of fun playing this earlier, even though it's not a more modern table. So let's see how we do. Just moved that one with the screen, didn't I? All right, hopefully you guys can still see okay. Music's really dope on this. I'm not familiar with Arkanoid in the arcade, so I can't say if it's the traditional music, but it sounds good. I also don't know what the rules are. I'm literally just playing blind here, having fun. I'm giving you guys a look. Let me know what you think in the comments of the new tables. Do they look good? I will say the table looks better. One of my critiques of the last couple, the tables really seemed bland. It didn't seem like there was a lot of happening. It seemed to be some like general art with some other stuff around it, but I think the table overall looks a lot better this time. Well, that sucked. I'm also glad I haven't had much of an opportunity to really use a lot of my toys lately, especially my AtGames Legends Pinball tables. So I'm excited to have a new reason to play this tonight. just been so hard with my life. With my life, and trying to stay up on YouTube, and recreation has taken a second seat. I also promised my wife, so she wouldn't kill me, that I finished doing the renovation on our stairs, so yeah, I had to do that too. Well, it's been a whirlwind ever since I agreed to do BYOL there back in October. Like, that pretty much took up all of my October. The BYOL and then the 2 AtGames reviews I did right away. What does the top look like? The back glass? Is that what you're asking? Oh, you're really going to make me change the... It's very, very plain. It's basically just an Arkanoid sign. There is a light effect that's pretty cool in the big red face, and that's about it. You got your P-Dubs Arcade Loft stickers. That's awesome, man. Congratulations, Jeremy Berger. Physics are fine. I mean, the physics are Magic Pixel. If you've played Magic Pixel, you're going to like them, as long as they're done right. But I like the Magic Pixel physics. I think this plays well so far. Ball might be a little sped up. I'm not really noticing it. So far, Arkanoid is my standout. Mainly because I haven't played the other ones yet. I will say, this is the list of games I'm probably the least excited about in terms of arcade. Bubble Bobble, of course, is a big one, but I know that's going to be the campaign table, and I don't like campaign tables. Rainbow Islands, a sequel to Bubble Bobble, is like the weirdest game to include in the entire world. Alright, serious try on this one now. Serious one. Yeah, more pinball is a win. It is an old EM table. It's a skin of an old EM table. 100%. That's what we got here. I will be honest, I am a little disappointed that AtGames, didn't do a little bit more modern tables. But that said, these aren't bad. I mean, and I get the impression that if these do okay, hopefully we'll see more down the line as well. And you know how Magic Pixel work, like with the Zachariah tables. So if these do okay, maybe we'll get some more tables down the line. I gotta start using my nudge. I mean, this is embarrassing. There we go. That's a little bit better. Like, I also will tell you, I get a weird habit of, like, the first time I play a pinball table, I'll score, like, a bunch of points and get, like, a great score. And then every time after that, I'm chasing my initial score. I just can't seem to get back there for some reason. Like, the other day, when I turned this on for the first time, I scored, like, it was in the hundreds of thousands, anyways. And tonight, I've just played the craps. There we go. Get me some points, friends. There we go. Full reward. I unfortunately left my Skype open on my PC. So sorry if you guys can hear that in the background, guys. And of course, drains. Drains. Yeah, I hope they expand just beyond Taito too. I think AtGames have a good opportunity here with the partnership with Magic Pixel. I hope they do more than just more EM tables. Like, I would like to see, it doesn't have to be all, what do they call them, modern? Or advanced tables, just, you know, more mechanical. Pinball's based off the 90s. That's what we all want. Come on. Like, let's tell the truth. The 80s and 90s pinball. And above. There we go. Good game of Arkanoid for once. Good-ish game, anyways. I like this game. This is one I can see myself come back to, which, surprising, I don't have any love for the arcade game. But the pinball table, I like the sound, I like the space, it's synthetic. The table looks nice for once. I thought the tables were a little lackluster on the earlier releases. But this is good. I'm happy with this. Player 1 reached a high score. I think that might actually be my highest score. Yeah. The buzzing sound issue. I guess you're talking about... Yeah, it's because of where they place the exciters underneath this panel here. It's just... It's probably the most... It's probably the best place to put the exciters for feel, but it's not the right material to handle the vibration properly. So the buzz is actually caused by the exciters in the panel. I don't know if that's the right answer or not, but, you know... Quick game. Yep, we're going to go rewind. We won't go to Bubble Bobble yet. Actually, we will go to Bubble Bobble because it's not my favorite. We know what it's going to be. It's going to be the campaign table, so let's try it out. The one thing I will say, I have heard that this time for the campaign table, they actually do have the right music. They have the arcade music. Let's see if this plays different than Space Invaders and Operation Wolf, and hopefully it's not just another carbon copy. It looks like slightly different games, so that's exciting. Oh, I'm going to pump that up because we absolutely need to hear that Bubble Bobble jam, guys. Yeah, the exciters were an odd choice. I would have went with accelerometers. Not accelerometers. I would have went with... what are they called? The ones that Arcade 1-Up went with. Solenoids. But here we are. There was some conversation that AtGames may sell a solenoid upgrade kit at some point. So, you know, we'll wait and see. Hopefully that's not too loud. But, I mean, I gotta have the music playing, guys. It is very similar. It's a campaign table. Whatever. I wish they didn't do this. Just do a nice modern table. I guess it makes sense because in the game you're eliminating the enemies, but yeah, not my jam. You know, there's lots of stuff happening on screen. The characters look good. If you're a fan of campaign tables, there's a lot to enjoy here. I mean, if you're a fan of campaign tables and Bubble Bobble, I think you will dig it. It's just, I'm not a fan of campaign tables. Like at all. If I want to play pinball, I just want to play normal-ass pinball. Well, that happened. Ah! Take that. Oh no! Oh, I'll take that. Take that. Whirlwind. It's a whirlwind. I don't know if that's for me or against me, but I'll take it. There we go. There's people on Skype right now asking if anybody else has experienced any problem with the Bubble Bobble table, which we are playing right now, and I can tell you I'm not experiencing any problem with it. It's running fine for me. Or maybe there is something wrong with it because I seem to be doing okay. And I'm actually having a good time. I'm usually not a big fan of these campaign tables, but I guess the fun atmosphere, the Bubble Bobble music, doing something to make me feel a little bit better about my choices here. Missing opportunities to do stuff like this. Kickback. I really wish this table was a little bit taller, I will tell you that. Man, oh man. Kickback. Ah! Now I'm in trouble. Oh, now you're in trouble. Ah, well, you were. 32,294 for the campaign table. Yeah, I mean, if AtGames could bring in somebody else that was substantial, making real pinball tables like a Stern, or like a Jersey Jack or a Spooky or somebody like that. I think that would do a lot to add legitimacy and credence to what they're doing with their pinball offerings. Yeah, it's tough though now because you think about it. They bring in a Jersey Jack, and they're also putting out commercial units. Don't they compete against each other? Like, it's almost like they're digging themselves a hole with that one. I don't know. I never thought about it until this very minute. Like, if you're doing a commercial unit, but then you're also trying to look with commercial retailers to do digital versions of their pinball tables, wouldn't you, in essence, be competing against the people you're trying to work with? Like, it's a weird one, right? All right, let's do Bubble Bobble one more time. Yeah, Digipunk, I would love to see them get spooky, but I don't know if you saw on the, what is it, Zen Pinball show a little while ago, around Halloween. They actually had Spooky on, and they kind of alluded to some kind of partnership at that point. So, I mean, that makes it tough because, you know, Zen is Arcade 1-Up exclusive, so I'm not a big campaign table guy, but guys, this one's fun. Music helps a lot. A lot. I'm sorry if I'm not talking as much as I normally would, but I'm trying to focus on this. You gotta remember, guys, this is also the first time I've ever played these pinball tables. Probably should have practiced first. But I couldn't because I spent the last day and more in hell putting together this GD bunk bed. But I will say my daughter was so cute. Like I was saying after it was done, I was so tired, I was exhausted, and I was like, oh, this is the worst day of my life. And she was like, this was the best day of mine. So I was like, I mean, how can I be upset and like tired at that point? So then I laid down with her for a while. We played Shopkins on the bed. Like, one of those moments I won't forget. This was a hard weekend, hard day, but that kind of made it all worth it right there. You're done, son. Yeah, if I could give AtGames some advice. No more campaign tables. That you, hon? Yeah. You want to come in and play some pinball with everybody?
Absolutely.
You don't want to play Bubble Bobble Pinball? No. You're missing out. Oh yeah, you gotta remember. Ooh. Well, I'm not trying to make it seem like I'm the only one with a hard week. Everybody has a rough time. I will say one good thing. If you guys follow me on social media, you'll know my food truck I normally go to shut down for the season last week, and it was hard times in the Maritimes. But they surprisingly opened up for a one-day only experience, so I actually got to go back to my food truck today, and that was pretty dope. Now, when they do finally close down, I've got to make some changes. A combination of quitting smoking, being home throughout the pandemic, and delicious burgers has involved me putting on a lot of weight. So I have to do everything I can to, especially with a new kid coming, try to get some of this off. And you know what the sad thing is? It's not from a lack of trying. I mean, I hike, I lift weights. It's not that. It's just, it's the eating. It's 100% the eating. So I got to change my diet. There we go. Better than I did last time. All right, Bubble Bobbles, keep us alive. We're relying on you. There we go. Let's see if we can do anything here. That's the place where the ball is stuck. There we go. Oh, my back hurts so much. I don't like playing this thing on a stool. Now, guys, me saying my back hurts, that is not all the Legends Pinball. You have to remember I spent the entirety of today building a bunk bed, so I'm sure that leads into it. Alright, there they come. Ah. 50,000. Much better than last time. Oh, we're getting in trouble here. That's what I'm talking about. Help. That's certainly a better score than last time. Oh, my back. I'm old. I'm an old man. Jump in the fire. Yeah, buddy.
Those two big red pieces of whiteboard in the kitchen, were they supposed to go in the bed?
No, they go in the shelves that I gotta put in.
Oh, okay. Before you go to bed, I will move them in case one of the dogs or cats takes liberties.
Liberties!
I use that as a euphemism for piss or shit. Or vomit.
Honey, I'm live on stream. Where'd the ball go?
What?
I think the ball left. Did we lose the ball? It's game over.
Probably because you suck.
You're friendly. Yeah, Scott Gray, you know what? It's not bad. I don't know what to do here. It says game over.
Every time I go check on her, there's a random set of new animals on the bed.
You're live on Candy Camera, by the way. That's the camera right there.
Fucking Jesus.
Can you not swear?
Can you not be incredibly intrusive with this shit?
Anyways, you know what? Of the campaign Taito tables that they devised for the AtGames Legends Pinball, that's my favorite one. Alright, so now we're going to go find the Legend of Kage. Legend of Kage. I'm not going to apologize for my wife. She's amazing, so we'll just leave it at that.
Did someone ask for one?
No.
Because that'd be rude.
Is it under L or T? I'm going to assume it's under T. TH. Yep, what did I tell you? TH, The Legend of Kage. That's what's new for AtGames. I have to check that out when I get home. It's not up yet, CT Jason. The tables go live on Friday. So we've got early access to them, so we can show them off, play them, give our impressions, and let you guys get a look at them. But they go live on Legend of Kage, not Kage. I'm going to keep saying Kage. No, I don't need to shut it down. She just wants to talk to me. Hey, Mr. Dude 206, I was worried about you, seeing you out with a helmet in a car. Yeah, Mitchell B, being married is where it's at, man. Oh, my back is so bad. All right, The Legend of Kage. Will it be as good as the NES game? Only time will tell. Not Kage. You get them on the 10th, or if you have early access, I don't know how the early access went for pre-orders. They come out on Thursday, but they're out for everybody on Friday. So far, I love the table. The artwork is really good. It's not as simplistic as some of the others. There's bumpers on screen, a couple ramps. Yeah. This looks good. I'm happy with it. I mean, it's another EM table, but I like what's in here. And don't get me wrong, guys. Just because they're EM tables doesn't mean I haven't been having fun with them. I love Zookeeper. I mean, if you have that nostalgia for the game and it plays well, Zookeeper was a lot of fun. These definitely seem a little bit more advanced than the ones we got in Pinball Packs 1 and 2. I gotta say that. It seems like these were delayed a little bit, and I think it was to make sure they were a better experience, which they are so far. I'm really happy with these. I think you guys are really going to dig them too. I think AtGames did a good job with these, especially compared to what we got with Pinball Pack 1 and 2. I don't know if these games are as familiar to you guys, but they're really good. And it's more pinball. Who doesn't want more pinball? How do I use that flipper? That's what I want to know. Ah! Stay away from Oprah. Yeah, I asked her to play pinball. She said, no. Larry, you sure you don't want to play pinball? Serious as a heart attack?
Don't leave that stuff on the floor.
I'm not going to leave that stuff on the floor. I just haven't had a chance to pick it up yet. I spent the entirety of the day building that bunk bed.
Yes, I can appreciate that. However, sometimes you forget things. And liberties are taken.
Pardon?
Sometimes you forget things and liberties are taken. What's that?
I said, woo.
I don't know why.
And welcome back to episode 51 of Family Drama. Stay away from Oprah. Yeah, she makes me laugh too, to tell you the truth. I like this. I had a lot of fun with that. I'm going to play that again. Legend of Kage is a winner. The only thing, I don't know if you can see it, but like the top, it's almost like they made it too big. So the top of the screen up there, up here, if you can see it, yeah, is actually cut off. That's weird. That was an odd choice. Ah! Well, that went horribly. Awesome game. Awesome. Like a fine wine. Boom! Let's go Kage. The artwork on the table is really, really cool. And of course, while I'm looking at it, the artwork right here, you guys see there, is also the back box. Well, that was a shitty game. Yeah, actually, this is pretty great, man. I'm really enjoying this. I need to pick me up after today, and I gotta say, I'm surprised. These are really good. I'm having a lot more fun than I anticipated with these tables. I thought they would be okay. The other stuff has just been okay, and hey, it's more pinball. That's good. But even the campaign table, which I don't like, is good, so I am pretty happy with the Taito Pinball Pack 3. This is a really good offering and a good addition to my Legends Pinball. Very happy with this. Oh, I almost got to use that flipper finally. You guys also know I never read the rules. I don't want to know how to play. I want to figure that out myself every time. Probably should read the rules, though. And of course, bunk. I'm playing it again. I don't care. That's what's happening. Dogs, get out of the hallway! The dogs, my oldest dog, Opie, has gotten to the point where he's older and can't really control his bladder anymore. So if you hear him out in the hallway in the nighttime, it usually means he's about to take a wicked piss. I can't get that last man. Why do I suck? Just get him. Come on, guy. Yeah, baby! I still suck, but less. Ah! See? Less. Not a bad start. Shit! Pinball's so frustrating. I was talking to John Riggs in one of the group chats I'm in today. He's talking about a pinball retro show in Chicago. Anyways, I thought that was pretty neat, so I'm going to have to go check that one out. I'd like to tie that in when we possibly do the whole convention get-together, when the world comes normal enough after Omicron's done. So we could do Galloping Ghost, this pinball retro show, all go to White Castle, go get some deep dish Chicago pizza, go to the iArcade home office. Man, that sounds like a pretty good plan. Jason Tierney, what's happening, brother? Roston and Frontline are redone. No way, Jason. I'll go check that out. I didn't know. Or are you telling that to me? Are you telling it to somebody else in the chat that hasn't seen it yet? Are they redone from Taito Pinball Pack 2? Because I really liked Frontline. And I did like Ralston too. Alright, quick game on that one. Legend of Kage is really good. Alright, so Rainbow Islands. Let's just play Spooky. We know that one's going to be fun. Rainbow Island. Here it is, Rainbow Islands, a sequel to Bubble Bobble. No. The story of Rainbow Islands.
Rainbow Island.
They just said Rainbow Islands. I was hoping they were going to do the really, really long intro. Well, early impressions. The table's beautiful. Really bright and colorful. Hey, look, there's the Arkanoid dude back there. What do I got on my table here? The story of Bubble Bobble 2. Not to be confused with Bubble Bobble 2. Yeah. I like what's on the table. I like the look of the table. Alright, let's give it a go. It's pretty. It's colorful. That's good. Ball's fast. Drains very easy. Drains very easy. Drains very easy. All right, let's do it again. Boom. She trying to go downstairs? She's the worst. What does that mean? I haven't drained yet. It's a miracle. Hey, and I did something. I did something. Oh, you. Oh, you son of a gun. I like that. Everybody knows the story of Bubble Bobble 2 is a plot of gambling and intrigue. Lost gambling and intrigue. This table's okay. It's very colorful. It works well. I gotta say, man, yeah, this is probably the best set of tables they've put out so far. Now, I am saying this is my first time looking at most of these, so maybe I'm just excited by the aspect of new tables, but I'm really enjoying this experience. Also, I spent the whole day putting a bunk bed together, so that may be playing into it. Anything seems amazing now, but no, all kidding aside, these are good. Really happy with this. Ah! Son of a gun. That's not a bad score, though. Not a bad score. Yeah, I'm going to play that one more time. Oh my god, my back hurts. So very much. One more time. That's a good table. I like this one. Legends Pinball's so versatile, man. Like, if I'm not playing one of the games on this, because there's, like 190, you can plug it into your PC, and I haven't got to in a while, but when I play in UAG and MCAPS tournaments, this is what I use this as the front end for my PC, and that's how I play pinball for the tournaments. So the ability to use this as a front end for playing pinball off your PC is amazing. So yeah, this is kind of a winner. That's also what precipitated me putting this multicade up here next to my streaming stuff, is because I knew I was going to be hooking my Legends Pinball into my PC, my gaming PC. Game Genie Confessions Part 2 this week. Stay away from there now. You don't need to drain. There we go. Points! I'll take it. Ah, son of a gun. What? Don't like that. Don't like that at all. Yeah, it does turn into a vertical arcade machine, but I'll be honest with you, I don't use it that much. I got confused. I actually mainly like the arcade control deck for my Legends Pinball, just for navigating the menus. I don't ever end up playing vertical games on this. Like I was interested in it when I first started doing it, and I was like, I'm good. I'm gonna play one more. I'm not going out like that. I ain't going out like that. All right. Oh, stupid Mike. Come on, man. I'll take what I can get here. Give me all the bumps and beeps and bloops you can. Ah, no! Why you hurt me? Why you hurt me? Take it. Thought that was going to go worse. Come on, baby, you can do it. You can do it. Put your back into it. That's right. Stay away there. Stay alive. Stay alive. Stay alive. We can do it. Let's hit 200,000 at least. Of course, I'll check the records. Record will be 1 million. Ah, 255! I'll take it! Hey, 19K Fox, what's happening, brother? I like that game. I gotta say, guys, I'm pretty impressed with Taito Pinball Pack 3. This is outside of Arkanoid. I've never played any of these games before, and I actually had a bunch of fun with this tonight. I hope when you guys pick them up, whether you have early access on Thursday or you're getting them on Friday when everybody has access, I hope you dig them as much as I've dug them. And if you were on the fence about picking them up, they're, 3 EM tables and a campaign table, but if you like the first 2 Taito Pinball Packs, you're going to like this one, and this is probably the best experience of the 3. Despite whether or not you have nostalgia for the games included, it's the most colorful, maybe the most active, the most fun. I think you'll dig it. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, hanging out with me while I played some Legends Pinball tonight. I had a lot of fun, but my back is absolutely ready to kill me right now, so I'm going to call it a night. Everybody, thank you so much. Have a wonderful night. This is Michael B. the Game Genie. See you tomorrow night for Chill and Chat with Michael B. Now I slowly walk over to the table and try to turn this off. Slowly walk over to the table as I can barely move.